Hello.
Welcome. We did it. Perfect timing.
We did.
As always, Tyranny, please lead us off.
Hello. Welcome to Sooner Smith's Live. I am Tyranny Smith.
And I'm Chad Smith.
And we are here every Monday at 7 p.m. Central Time to discuss mostly football with y'all during the season. But right now, it's not football season. So we have lots of other sports and topics, and which is great because it's really hot season for sports. We invite you to, if you have not already, go ahead and like the video and subscribe to our channel, as well as you can become a member for as low as $2.99 a month. And all of that goes to supporting us and our content, and as well as Josh. We never say it, but I guess we're supposed to. If you want to make sure your comment's seen, you can always send us a super chat, although we do try to bring up as many comments as we can because we do enjoy having a conversation with you. And then last but not least, this show is brought to you by FanDuel. Oh, my fingers are in the right spot. You just couldn't see them. Anyways, I think I got everything.
Yeah.
Oh, and I also can mention, if you don't like looking at us, and if you want to listen back later, Boomer Sooner 129, get it together. But anyways, if you want to listen to us later, you just prefer not to look at our faces, you can also listen on Apple, Spotify, whatever other podcasts there are. I think there's Amazon podcasts, so we're always there too, as well.
Boom. Big weekend for Oklahoma and Oklahoma sports in general. OU women's gymnastics won the SEC title. This is all brought to you by the ref,
regular
by the way.
Season SEC title.
Yep. Why is this not opening? The regular season SEC title. Men's gym beat number 3 Nebraska. Softball scores 116 runs. That's crazy. Where's the baseball won its home series? Men's hoops won at LSU. Women basketball won Missouri, and they're ranked number 7 now in their last official AP poll. So they'll be hosting a regional, or is it regional? The first round?
Yeah, the March Madness.
Mm-hmm. And NFL Combine numbers were insane. We're going to talk about a couple of those people. Tattoo, Chad, who does your makeup? You have a glow on it. Thanks. I don't know.
Don't even try. You're about to be like, it's.
I don't know enough makeup terms to have. I feel
like he was about to joke and give you like, yeah, I use this brand, but then he's like, I don't know any brands.
I don't know that. I don't know any brands.
I don't actually
know that. I know there's Urban something.
Urban Decay.
Urban Decay, yeah. I know that was the thing.
I don't
know if it still is. It was back when my sister was younger.
Okay. Good save.
Then men's tennis won at Tennessee.
Whew.
Let's see.
There was lots of sports going on this weekend. The only thing I really got to watch the whole thing of was the women's gymnastics meet because we attended it. And it's funny because they went against Auburn. And Chad beforehand was like, is Auburn any good? I said, well, they're the SEC, and the SEC is good at gymnastics. I go, but I was like, I don't think I think they're like towards the bottom of the conference. Once we got there, I was like, yeah, they definitely are. And it turns out they're dead last. But, I mean, hey, again, still better than we would ever do. But Sooners got the win pretty handily there. And they were able to clinch the regular season SEC title. Whoa.
Let's see. And then we got, what else do we have?
My radio voice.
I know. I'm trying to find they have their, what was it? The SEC championships in Tulsa at the end of the
month. Yeah, so the SEC championship is in Tulsa at the end of the month. They have senior night this Sunday at like 1 o'clock. I should check that. Around 1 o'clock. So if you're not doing anything Sunday afternoon, then check out senior night. They're going against TWU, which I would think could be Texas women, but I could be totally wrong.
Right, hold on. Let's see.
1:45. Out here breathing hard. But it would be senior night to celebrate the 2 seniors. It is at 1:45.
1:45.
So they're competing Friday against Arkansas at 6:45 Central Time. Should be on the SEC network, you would think. That's another good gymnastics program.
Number 8.
And then they will have senior night against TWU. That's hard to say. On Sunday at 1:45.
Let's see. Is this from their meet just now?
That was, yep.
That'll be cool.
That was their. Sure. Let's watch the highlights. Sorry, I'm running out of breath.
Yeah.
Also, if you haven't noticed, we have changed Xenozone to Xenozone Countdown to Becoming a Big Brother. We're down to 18 days until the due date. Now, that means how much longer on the due date, T? 18 days. But again, we're on Drake's time at this point. So we'll see when he decides to come. Ta-da! It was Country for the Cause, too. So they got to pick all the different Cobb's going to Philly.
Oh, pretty sweet. I do like on people back me up. What's she getting 995? I think. Is that one? And that was the highlights, and then they won the SEC title.
Yep.
So boom.
Wow.
Trying to. Just keeps playing. Man. What is the... Will Drake be joining the pod when the time comes? I don't know.
Maybe eventually.
By player numbers.
Do we need to get down to her?
Jason White now.
Yeah. Jason White days until maybe Drake comes.
Who else? Marvin Mims, 17. 16, you could go... Who was 16?
I'm not good at numbers. I'm not good at remembering people and numbers.
Danny Okoye is 16, I think.
Okay.
15, you could do a lot of people. Kendall Doby before he left. I'm just thinking about last year.
14 it could be a lot of people, but you got to do.
13.
Sam.
14 could be a lot of people. Sam. Just went through a car insurance commercial and feel like I need a shower. Yeah, I am excited for the... They have a pretty good chance of repeating. They've beaten pretty much... I mean, well, I have beaten everybody, I believe. Didn't they lose a regular season last year?
Yeah, they lost to LSU regular season last year. Talking about gymnastics still?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah. They lost to LSU last year during the season, so they have not lost a meet this year. Now, the first meet of the year, they did a tie with LSU, so they had to do that tiebreaker where they also scored the exhibition.
Oh, that's wild, yeah.
One, but then they beat them at home. But, it's fun.
Dude, yes, they are. XOXO Cerner Girl says those gymnastics girls are just so awesome, as are the softball girls. Yes, they are, and that is going to be this next topic of conversation because, my goodness. I will say, on one hand, it's awesome to see how good they are at... This is zoom out, and it won't. It's awesome to see how good they are at hitting. It's not as awesome to see how much they're struggling right now with pitching and whatnot.
Yeah, softball, I know, and maybe it's me being pessimistic. I don't think I'm being pessimistic. I feel like I'm being pretty realistic. But there's a lot of people that are like, oh, I wish, football could put up the numbers that the softball girls do. Okay, but who's softball is playing right now is the equivalent of our football team playing UTEP every week.
Right.
Like, I'm not trying to downplay it. They're definitely, they're on pace to set the home run record and they're blowing out teams, but you're not playing. I mean, the competition you're playing is not that great. It's just true. It's not that good. So it's like, yes, you should. This is what you should be doing. And I mentioned that earlier in the year with women's basketball. I said, yeah, they're doing great right now, but the teams they're playing, you should be doing that too. And so I'm curious to see when the conference season starts, how they're going to do. And I kind of feel like they're going to be a little bit in for a shock, but I say that. I think that they're going to have to score a lot of runs to win games. I don't think they're going to be winning games 4-3 or 2-1. I could be totally wrong, but just given what I've seen coming from the pitching circle, I don't think we're capable of with these good teams we're going to play, capable of giving up just a few runs.
Right.
But the good news is we have the bats to be able to score a lot of runs. But then again, I also take that with a grain of salt because, again, the pitching we're facing is not going to be the same pitching we're going to face with people like Tennessee and Texas and those caliber teams, Alabama. And so I'm just curious. I mean, I'm optimistic, but I'm also cautiously optimistic. Again, I'm hoping that in some way, shape, or form we can get Coach Rocha back, and that would help to an extent. I mentioned last week, I don't know how much it truly is going to make. It'll make a difference. Don't get me wrong. It'll make a difference. But,
right.
Is it going to all of a sudden make us jump to one of the best pitching teams in the nation? I don't think so. But from a confidence standpoint, from a pitch call standpoint, just from a mentality mindset, I think it would help. But
I hope they could see this. It seems like it's not coming off as well.
It's small. It's very small. Oh, there you go. Yeah. That's better.
Shout out to Seth Oliveris. I haven't fact checked these, but I trust him. These are correct. Pretty cool. No, it's not. It's a James Potter quote, I think. Or Joseph Story. That's right.
I was like, what? I was looking behind us. It's like, I don't think so.
It's not his name's not James Potter. It's Potter Stewart.
James Potter.
That's Harry's
James
dad.
Potter.
Right?
Yeah, I was very proud of you.
OU softball most home runs in a season, 161, 60 games, 2021. They're 11th right now all time already with 21 games, 86 in 2026. That's crazy. What are they on pace for? Like
they're on pace to be the first team to to have over 200 home runs, from what I've heard. And then every single person in the lineup, like the typical starting lineup, has at least 3 home runs. Every single person, including tiny but mighty Abigail Dayton.
Well,
I love Abigail.
What was the stat? It's Kendall Wells has more home runs than 66% of Division I softball teams.
Something like that, yes. That girl is also on pace to break 66. The freshman home run record.
66.
And, potentially could be the next home run queen at Oklahoma.
Patty thinks so. Patty's talking about how she is pretty special.
Yeah. She's comparing her to the likes of Chamberlain and Aloe, which, just to be compared, to be in the same conversation is pretty flippin' awesome. So, again, we'll see how it goes when we have
there it is.
When we have some
banana
competition.
Right, another stat here from
keep thinking oxygen mask gonna drop from above. T said, not a bad idea. Because sitting 2 makes it hard.
Home run leaders through week 4: Oklahoma 86, 21 games; UCLA 60, 21 games; Florida 55, 24. Wild. They really are on fire.
Fuego.
Let me make sure you're in the frame there, too.
It's okay. I'll come back in whenever you
do
that. So.
Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes I got to keep it up there for a while. All right.
But anyways, I would like to see if anybody else's thoughts on softball. Like, am I being pessimistic, or like, do you agree? Do you disagree? Do you think this could be the greatest OU team? Well, we're not going to go there. I don't think anybody thinks it's going to be the greatest OU team.
Haven't they already lost 2 games?
Ever. Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
One of which was to Long Beach State.
They're not going to be better than that. What was it, 72-1 or something?
Right. But anyways.
And they won the Natty?
And they won the Natty, yeah.
Yeah, no. Although I would hope they'd come close. That'd be pretty sweet.
So you're not being pessimistic. Thank you. I try to be realistic. Try not to be
Harris
too
with another just banger of a tweet right here.
Seth's a big softball guy. Big softball guy.
18 of the 64 runs have been when Kirsten Deal is in the circle. 19 and 2 record. 5
how
and
many
1?
of the 62 runs? 18. Dang.
How many of the 64 runs given up were from when Kirsten Deal was in the circle?
18.
18 of them. Yeah. 282 hits is wild too.
So 28%.
Okay. Man, someone made a point that like non-football, yeah, it's tough. I kind of like it though. It makes you have to really focus. Yeah,
we have to focus on is the fact
of D1
that we have
teams.
to have a lot of times have to have a football topic, which could get tough. It can get tough.
Yeah, this is that stat by Mainline right here that I wanted to show people. 60 more home runs than 66% of D1 softball teams.
See, I often think about when I'm like listening to sports, when they like bring up like random stats. It's like Steph Curry is the first guy to have this many threes, this many free throws, this many passes in a single game. It's like, who thinks of that statistic? Like, who has it on deck? I think that when I see a lot of these, like, who thought about that? It
is wild. Yeah, it's really wild.
I didn't get to watch the men's basketball game as much as I wanted to. Chad had a guys' weekend, to which he told me he had a blast, which was the wrong answer. It's fine. But I was at the truck yard with my family and some of my brother's friends, and I was trying to watch the men's game, but also not be totally rude by just like staring at my phone.
Yeah.
But they pretty much kept the lead the whole game, which is wow. We know. If you watch, you know. If you know, you know. And so I was proud of them to get another win. I mean, they're trying to win out and maybe have some bit of a resume to sneak into the
men?
Yeah.
Do they play when?
Tomorrow. They play tomorrow. And then the women will play Thursday in the SEC tournament. But yeah. And the women also got a win, a dub. Stacey said, it is realistic. We need a lead pitcher. We need more than one. They need to step up. It's hard without Coach Russia, but you cannot use that as an excuse. Yeah. pretty much it.
Boom. I also, just last thing on softball, they're ranked number 6 in the new D1 softball poll. Is that right?
Sounds right.
I think that's what it is. I'm pretty sure it's what it is. Let's see. I ranked 6 in the New America softball poll. I guess Tennessee's number 1. They seem pretty good, I guess.
Tennessee, A&M, Texas. I was looking this up. Tennessee, Alabama, Arkansas, us.
So they're all SEC teams in the top?
Pretty much, yeah, except for Texas Tech. Did I say A&M second?
Yeah.
I meant Texas Tech. That's on me.
Oh, okay. I was like, man, that's crazy.
No.
It really is. That's wild.
But here's the thing. You got good pitching. Arkansas, I haven't watched enough, but I'm assuming they probably have a pretty good pitcher.
Right.
First teams, like, those are... And, there's Vols fans and they're talking like there's a big gap between one and everybody else. I'm actually not mad at that comment. When I was looking up who everybody has played, they have played an unequal amount of more ranked teams already. And they're winning. And, I mean, they're a good team. OU doesn't play them in the regular season. They'll play them maybe in the SEC tournament or, when you get into postseason or even if they make it to the World Series. But that's a good team.
Yeah,
very good team.
Really good.
Sorry.
Hopefully, it just seems like we... Yeah, it was... So you're good. Seems like it's going to be a... going to come down to our pitching. Wish we had Jordy Ball in the back. That'd be nice. All right. Well, NFL draft. Kind of moving along fast here. See, this is nice. Ryan just everybody, it seemed like, for Oklahoma did really well. Someone had some good things to say about Jaren Kanak. I thought that was interesting. Ryan Fowler tweets here about how he is going to be a player. Are you all right? You okay?
Yeah, when you kind of drink something a little tart or eat something tart and kind of get you in your salivary glands.
Ryan Fowler says that teams have Oklahoma fullback tight end Jaren Kanak circled for his workout tomorrow. Former highly recruited linebacker turned move piece for the Sooners is expected to light it up in Indy. Ran a 10.37 in the 100. Expected to be high 4.3s, low 4.4s. I think it was 4.47.
4.7.
4.47.
Oh, I was like, he was not 4.7.
I'm trying to find. I gotta go find his actual time now. Let's see. Jaren Kanak. Boom. Well, he tweeted out combine check 4.53. That's what it was.
Yeah, I know somebody. Maybe it was
that dude's moving for how big he is.
Maybe it was Travis, but I think he said he knew of at least one team that was going to contact Jaren if he ran under a 4.6.
Yeah.
And I mean, he did.
Well, he definitely
I was curious to see who that would be.
It's like, goodness gracious.
Stacey Tia, we heard any more about Nelly? Are we still waiting to hear back about x-rays on her knee? I have not heard anything personally. But I'm worried. I love Nelly. She should be. I mean, she was a captain last year, so I'm pretty much going to consider her a captain this year. But haven't heard anything, unfortunately. I'm hoping we'll hear more soon. I hate it because sometimes, like, the further you don't hear updates, it's not good news. Versus being like, all right, everything's good, she's clear, But it's only been a day, so we'll see. But wishing her, the best and thoughts and prayers with her.
Boom. All right, couple of
my nose itches.
No, a couple of just videos notes here on the combine. This is Caden Proctor talking about the toughest matchup he had this year. Why am I want this to come up, and then boom. All right. Then we got.
I would say, or Mason Thomas, just from the speed that he has off the snap. He's not the biggest guy, but he has a lot of. Or Mason Thomas, just from the speed that he has off the snap. He's not the biggest guy, but he has a lot of pop, and that's what I've seen from that game.
Mass
boom
equals wait. What did he say?
R. Mason Thomas?
Yeah. Mass plus acceleration equals force.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
R. Mason Thomas is going to be, seems like he has just freakish athleticism. Another guy that has just
another
freakish
incredible
athleticism
40
is, well, I don't have Robert Spears Jennings on here, but he was unbelievable. 4.33 is ridiculous at his size.
Didn't you say that technically beats DeMarco's time?
Yeah, but watch his name ran a 4.30.
Well, I know, but you said DeMarco was one of the fastest.
4.37, yeah.
Wow, that's crazy. You got a beating out a running back.
I need to find Deion Burris' video, but I had it on here.
Spelled Deion wrong.
Well, now that everyone in the world knows, T, it would have popped up.
You left out one letter.
This would have been fine. See? God, he looks like me running. This is awesome to see. Good for him.
Gentlemen, he can go. Moments ago. 433. Ladies and gentlemen, he can go. Moments ago.
431.
433. Ladies and gentlemen, he can.
Are they mic'd up?
Who?
Like the athletes?
I'm sure they have boom mics around there.
Because I just kind of feel like I was like, why am I hearing
I'm
him?
almost positive they had boom mics. That's bananas, man.
Yeah, but it says the Deion Burks. Thank you, Travis, for the.
Hey, Travis.
40-yard dash, 4.31, number one in wide receivers, 2 overall. 10-yard split, 1.49, number one wide receivers, tied first overall. Vertical, a lot, 42 point.
It's crazy.
5 inches, and then broad jump, 10 foot, 11 inches. So technically, he
was in top 10 of everything he did.
Thompson beat him though running.
What did Brendan Thompson run?
4.29.
That's so fast. That's what he's known for, though. I mean, dude can burn. That's crazy. Let's see this. Brendan Thompson?
I know the top three. 2 of the top 10 were from Oklahoma, and 3 of whom had been in Oklahoma because Brendan Thompson was first.
What the heck? 4.21 is wild. I forgot even. Where is it?
I don't know.
I don't know where it is.
Put 40 next to it.
BR. I don't know. Is it like that? Is how you spell it?
Yeah, I think he spells it with less.
It's got to be
Yeet.
Bananas. Give us a video. 4.26.
4.26. Oh.
That's crazy.
So I said I had 4.29. I gave him 0.03. My bad.
Wild. Oklahoma was only scored with 2 guys in the top 10 for the 40 time. Robert Spears Jennings with a 4.33. And
his arm. Good Lord.
And that what's crazy is his size doing it. And then obviously you had Deion Burks with a 4.31 fastest. Bryce Lance moving. Man, that's just like life-changing speed.
I mean, that's crazy.
Oh, well.
How fast was R. Mason Thomas? Did anybody else look that up?
I'm not sure.
Because that's where I was like, wow. Big guy moving.
He was moving. Let's see. Grayson Halton had one of the best in combines as well, with how his whole freakish 42-inch vertical, or 42-inch vert.
I always think about, I think Grayson Halton was one I brought up a lot this season because he was just seen in one video like running across the field just chasing a guy, and I'm like, imagine that coming at you just to tackle you. That's terrifying.
What is his top 4 must watch? I want his 40 time. Anyone else see that? Oh my gosh. I thought you said 4.26 for him. Oh, here we go.
There we go.
It's fast. He lost his cap. Dude, he's moving. Look at those high knees. Boom. 4.67.
Wow.
At his size is wild.
I would actually, you know what we need? We need like just a noob off the street running next to just for like comparison.
Just a normal guy.
That'd be funny. Or, you know, if I tried to run it right now pregnant, that would be interesting.
Let's see. And what else do we have
Grayson
on?
Halton. You want to bring up his?
Grayson Halton, that's right. Grayson Halton combine. Boom. Live footage. Oh, here we go.
Grayson Halton.
Ran a 4.82. 40. Top 5 in what? Almost every one of these big splits right here. 40-yard dash, 4.82. That was third for, I'm sure, D. Lyman. 10-yard split, 1.7, 0 fifth. Vertical jump, 36 inches first. And then he had 42 from Deion Burks. That's wild. Broad jump, 9.6 second. Man, I wish he would come back. He should try to come back one more year. What, he weighed 293, I think, was his official size.
Oh.
I believe.
He's big boy.
Yeah, I'll beef him up at
big dude. It's just amazing because I think Grayson Halton was one of my leaders for
36-inch verticals
for the women's camp, and I'm like, these are big humans. It's wild.
He had the 3rd best vertical ever by defensive tackle in the combine.
Wow,
that's wild. Wild.
Made himself some money.
Yeah, he did.
Number 129 said the Waddle 40-yard dash. That's exactly what it would be. I'd be lucky to make it 40 yards, honestly. You hear me breathe like this talking? Imagine trying to run.
By the way, Aaliyah Chavez, back to basketball real quick, was the freshman SEC freshman of the week.
For like the 8th time.
Says her 8 honors, tie Kentucky's Ryan Howard for the most freshman weekly awards in SEC history, and leave Chavez one shy of Courtney Parris's Oklahoma record for a single season. She has like a ton of 25-point games. Let me see. Oh, I want to open it. I'll copy it.
And I want to give her credit. I was a little tough on her. I guess one of our last pods, but she's
17 points a game.
She's kind of gotten out of that slump, which is great. Again, I didn't get to watch her last game, so if she was in a slump the last game, don't tell me. But it's definitely what you want to see from a team going into the SEC tournament. They're on a 7-game win streak or something like that. They're on a high game win streak going into it. So you want to be peaking at the right time. Why am I yawning?
Yep.
Sorry.
17 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists across Oklahoma's last 2 games. She opened the stretch, helping lead the Sooners to a 45-point win is wild over SEC.
That was great. Poor Arkansas is not very good at
They
basketball.
aren't very good.
Or anything, but no. Tattoo says, Tyranny,
thank you, Tattoo.
Finally ready to defend your title of best OU Twitter account in the Twitter March Madness tournament? Absolutely not. And I will be postpartum? No, absolutely not. Not happening. But appreciate the super chat, but no, that was horrible.
Chavez and the Sooners earned the number 5 seed in this week's SEC tournament and will face the winner of Mississippi State and Florida on Thursday at 12:30 Central Time on SEC Network, for those who want to know. Last little bit here, white paper by Louisville on the issue of NIL and how they need to get it fixed. And I forgot some of these stats, so I was going to bring them up and just show y'all real quick. This is kind of wild. I forgot Penn State and all these things these teams had so much debt. It's kind of banana lands. The Ohio State Athletic Department won the college football playoff. This is University of Louisville, by the way. Louisville. National championship in January 2025 and lost $37.7 million in the same fiscal year. Penn State is now the most leveraged public athletic program in the country, carrying $534 million in athletics-related debt. Rutgers has accumulated $516.9 million in total athletic losses since joining the Big Ten in 2014. And Louisville, a program that generates $1.28 billion annually in economic impact for our city and Commonwealth, is running a $12.5 million deficit with reserves drawn down from $34 million to $3.4. That's crazy. Basically, it just goes into how athletic departments are actually handling NIL, how until they get an actual salary cap and everyone is under the same rule, there's just going to be no way you can actually regulate any of this. Game names, championships, camps, and hosted events produce over $721 million in direct economic activity in just 3 years. Football alone. So this is some of Louisville stats. That's wild.
Louisville. You're saying it too properly. Louisville.
It's Louisville. You can get over it. To $12 million institutional subsidy. Anyways, it just talks about some pretty interesting stuff about NIL and how they want to have some fixes and what they believe those fixes should be. Also, it came out that, or I guess it broke, that some states are passing a no tax on NIL money, which is just going to make everyone love the NIL stuff even more, I'm sure. What was it? It was, and I forgot that Trinidad Chambliss' stupid self gets to play again next year. Dang it. Mississippi House just passed a bill that would exclude athletes' NIL earnings from the state's income tax. Arkansas passed a bill in 2025 to exempt NIL money from state income taxes. Florida, Texas, and Tennessee, all other states with SEC schools that have no income tax.
Granted, Texas doesn't have an income tax anyway.
Right. I know Oklahoma has, they have finally allowed the move, or finally allowed them to take general university funds to NIL, which has been nice. But I don't know. Doing the tax-free stuff would be tough. I don't know if they're going to be able to make that kind of move for them.
I would love to have no income tax or property tax.
That'd be nice.
Or, most taxes.
Or any taxes.
Or any taxes, as we have to do our taxes this year.
They were supposed to have the NIL roundtable, the presidential NIL roundtable that Castiglione, Saban, and a lot of people were invited to. There's been other events that have happened that I'm sure President Trump is a little more concerned with or focused on. I don't know if they're still having the roundtable Friday. But if they do, we'll talk about it next Monday. But other than that, it's been a pretty quick week. Pretty quick show.
Yeah, pretty quick show overall.
T has to be in and out with the breathing and all that.
Yeah, it's really
Sankey is wanting to implement.
I did see that. I saw where he was wanting to do a 1-year transfer.
Yeah.
Again, phenomenal. It's just a matter of how do you implement it, because people are going to say it's goes against your ability to make money.
Yep.
We hate NIL.
We do.
For the most part. We get it and we hate it at the same time. But I think we're all kind of at that point.
Get it and hate it. All right. It's been a quick one. 38 minutes in and out.
31
minutes in and out. That's right. T, you made it?
I made it.
Breathing?
It's getting harder to breathe and sit for a long period of time. You see me shifting and moving.
Right.
A lot. Chad's like, you got to get closer to Mike. I said, my knee is literally already hitting the desk.
I'm bringing the mic to you.
You have to bring the mic to me.
Fair.
And I can't lean over because belly is in the way. We're, 18 days-ish, give or take. We will also keep you updated if Drake decides to come before 18 days, because there's probably going to be a couple weeks we're not going to be able to do a show because we're going to be keeping a small human alive and exhausted. But we will do our best to keep everybody updated and informed on that. And Stacy's always done with the one to remind me. Go ahead and like the video. I'm not gonna lie, there's only a handful of you guys watching today. I get it, not a lot going on. But if just half of the handful could like the video, it'd get us up to over 20 likes. That'd be super, super nice. If Drake decides to be a Sooner, Drake will be a Sooner. No choice in our households. Anyways, we'll go ahead and like the video, subscribe to our channel.
Mm-hmm.
You can also become a member if you so choose. Check out the merch shop. Lots of stuff going on. Other than that, though, I think we're good.
You guys rock. We will see you next Monday. Boomer.
Boomer.